Okay, cool. So how did things go in Oklahoma and in the Bay Area?
How about we start with the Bay Area, and that would be they went really well there. The second varsity eight went down there, had a great performance as far as that goes. They put everything together really nicely, some really nice swing, and did a number on St. Mary's, which is really nice to see. I mean, that's long and the short of it. They just rode really well. They've been coming together and getting stronger and faster, and they just had one of those great performances where you put everything together and are very effective. So
Gotcha.
that was that. Oklahoma was, let's go with, it was a good, I won't say it was great, but we wanted to see where we were. We wanted to see if it was a fluke against San Diego. You know, we beat them by 2 seconds the last time we saw them. And we raced them twice in one day because the weather was not forecast to be great the next day. So we got all of our races in the first day, which was good. There's some wind issues, but everybody dealt with that, so that's kind of an evening thing. But they did not perform as well as they could, especially the first race. They just fell apart. Let's just say that. Second race, when we came down with all 7 boats across, UCO was out in front. They're the national champions. They were out in front fairly comfortably. We led Western Washington until about 1,200 meters, which was not bad. And then we had another one of those mental breakdowns. And we were probably a second and a half behind Western at the finish, about 4 seconds behind San Diego. But we intend to, for the next 3 weeks, we're not going to take the varsity to Covered Bridge. We're going to take the novice and the second eight to the Covered Bridge. We've got in Eugene here this coming weekend. But we're going to train straight through to WIRA, which is the Western Intercollegiate Rowing Association Championships, basically. And we have had the last few practices have been absolutely stellar. Really, we've shaken up some of the lineup as far as moving people in seats, and we'll see what happens as far as keeping the original 8 in the boat. Moving, so far we've just moved them around, and we have, honest to say, we have gotten considerably faster just from that. So we look to really push them hard for the next 3 weeks and have a great performance. Whereas the 2v8 is really strong. Look for it to be really strong at Covered Bridge, and that gives us some cred as far as going into WIRAs and having a really deep team and having a good showing there as a team, not just a varsity 8 and a varsity 4.
What did you guys learn?
What did we learn? We learned mostly that we need to work on our sprint and keep our technique into the sprint, because we lacked a little maturity at that point in the race. You don't get a timeout to have everyone collect their thoughts. You just you push them off and they have to perform. So we will be working on that. Basically, it's that maturity deep into the race to really have a strong second half.
So what's next?
What's next is WIRAs, but that's in April 25th. So, like I said, we've got 3 weeks that we're going to push them pretty hard to find some more speed. We need to find about let's say 10 seconds would be really nice. That it pushes right up to next to UCO, and that's going to be the goal.
And so April 25th is
Okay, so it's April 25th is Thursday, so it'd be the 27th and 28th. It's the championships.
so that's what's next.
That's what's next for the varsity.
Got you. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
And then what are things that? Sorry. What are? I was reading another question. What are your strongest boats?
The strongest boats are the boats that we're concentrating on. They're the varsity 8 and the varsity 4 because they're the two boats that count that would get us into the national championship, and placing at Wira would be a huge determining factor in that, along with basically the rankings with the other fast boats in the nation. And we did very well against the East Coast boats in Oklahoma. That was we're faster than they are, so that's nice to see. But we have the Western Division, Western Region is incredibly fast.
Anything else you want to add?
Nope, sorry, got to go to class.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.